Well, hello. So we have a busy day today. I think what I want to do is paint my brake calipers on the E92 M3. Likely paint it in yellow. I'm gonna be changing the M button and the start button to yellow as well. And what I want to try and do, I don't know if it's gonna be permanent. It's likely gonna be temporary, but I'm gonna swap my rims on both cars. I have competition wheels on the E92 and I have the style 666 wheels on this car, so I think it'll be cool to just see what it looks like if it's switched. But first, coffee. Very important. First mod of the day. So pulled out the car, let's jack it up, take off the tires and start working on cleaning those brake calipers. So the wheel is finally off. One of the first things that you just gotta do is just clean it. Get some soap and water. You do that initially. Really try and deep clean it. And while the hot water and soap is on it, you can get like a metal brush and really just scrub it out. And you'll see a lot of the dirt come right off. One of the most important things for this kind of job is the prep work, and you need to really ensure that that paint sticks. You're gonna want to dry it after you wash it a little bit, and after it's all cleaned, you gotta use some brake cleaner and really just try and get any of the leftover residue out. So you can see it just comes right off with brake cleaner. Take that brush again and work everything off. And really don't forget to get the back side of the brakes. So I'll let that sit for a little bit and let it dry on its own. For the areas that are pretty tight that I can't necessarily reach, I'm going to try and just sand it down a little bit with the little rotary drill, so let's see how that goes. So after I got these little tight areas, I switched to a larger, I guess, head, and I'm gonna just try and sand and make this area more rough and just get it more ready for paint so that the primer can adhere as best as it can. So this is pretty decently sanded. It doesn't have to be perfect, more so it just needs to be ready for paint. And you can just use painter's tape to really just prep the area as best as you can, and just know that this is where the job really matters. So everything's sanded down and prepped. I just used a plastic bag to cover this side, make sure that no overspray gets on anything, and some tape just generally around the caliper. And I taped, if you can see on that side, the brake sensor. And yeah, let's do this. First coat is going to be more so of primer, and after the primer is set, we'll wait 15 minutes. So the primer is all on. Next, we're going to add the paint. The first coat, you don't necessarily want to layer it on. You just want to be able to have, maybe I'd say 80% coverage. So let's get this started. There we go. While your wheels are off, give them a good wash, clean the inner barrel, and get them ready for the car when you put them back on. But I'm going to be doing my second coat. This one you can really layer it on, make it nice and thick. So I threw my E92 rims on the F80. I don't know how I feel about it. It looks really aggressive in the back, but that wheel gap in the front is just bugging me. So I ended up doing maybe 3 coats, and the final, I'm gonna put some clear on. So I just finished one side. Came out pretty clean. We'll see how long it lasts until there's chips, but we'll see. I'm thinking of buying those decals for the brake calipers, just so it matches this car like this, like the newer models. So I think it's coming out pretty good. Time to work on the other side. I stopped recording yesterday because I got so sad. I am such an idiot. But I was cleaning my rims and I was dumb enough to use brake cleaner on the inner barrel. Is it this side? Yeah. And you can see that the rims were all just stained up. So I'll see what the rim guy can do. I honestly don't really want to repaint these. I like the colors, so we'll see what we can do. That doesn't get old. Wake up, everyone. I think the ZO6 wants the beans. Let's see if we can keep up with him. Dang, ZO6 boys, they don't joke around. I had him on the dig for a second. Oh man, that guy's fast. Well, I'm gonna conclude this episode. What chilling you're going in? What you doing? I took it to the wheel shop. The guy said he can repaint both of them black for $250, and if I choose a different color, I can change the whole set for like double the price. So I think I might just repaint the entire set a different color, and we'll see what color I choose.